Ah, there we go. There, it's working. Donnie, what's up, man? Hey, it's good to see you today, bro. I guess I better turn that TV down. Well, Facebook can't. Cindy Boulder, what's going on, sister? Oh, Sister Lacey, how are you? Hop up, man. Give me just a sec, guy. Give me one sec. That's probably a little better. How you doing, Melanie? Hello, Stacy. Ricky Burleson, what's up, brother? What's up, Rhonda? How you? What's up, Joe? How are you, buddy? Oh, Sister Pauline, how are you? Appreciate you, Sister Pauline. Malia, what's going on? I hope you're doing good, sister. Been praying for you. Hello, Marita. What's up, Eric? How are you, brother? We'll give it a couple minutes here, guys. Ah, Donnie, I like to froze to death, man. I know it was freezing, and it was like 40-some degrees, but that wind blowing 15, 20 mile an hour made it feel like it was below zero to me. What's up, Brother Chris? What's up, Valerie? Hello, Sister Pat. I got you, Brother Scott. I got you, man. Good to see you, brother. It's kind of funny. There's actually a few people, I don't know how many, maybe 15 or 20, that usually get a notification. Maybe, I don't know if they had them turned on or not. They've been in the video, the comments there before, but they're not there now, because I blocked their hind end. I guess some people fail to understand that, or maybe they think I'm playing games. Maybe, I guess that's what it is. And I'm pretty sure that, like, if your name pops up or in the comments right here, I can actually hold down on it and I can block you right here on this live stream. I'm actually waiting for a couple names because I got more that I'm going to get rid of, guys. I don't have time for this crap. This is Facebook, not Friendbook. I'm not here to be your friend. There's some people that come in these comments right here that I talk to, and don't get me wrong, there are some that I am real friends with, but there's some that come in that I have no idea. I've never talked to them on the phone, never seen them face to face, and man, they just think it. By God, I'm just the best friend they've ever had in this world, and when I don't communicate with them fast enough or whatever, then they get pissed off at me. What's up, Amanda? How are you? What's up, Joy? Guys, these comments are going so fast. If I miss somebody, just type it again, man. I try my best to try to communicate, and sometimes I can't keep up with it. Kevin Bodine, what's up, brother? What's up, Valerie? What's up, Sister Yogi? Guys, I'm going to start off saying this, man, and I've said it before. It's sad that sometimes I got to come on here and be like a broken record, but, this day and time, it's almost impossible to be nice to somebody. It really is. This day and time, if you're nice to somebody, what they do, I appreciate that, Sherry. This day and time, if you're nice to somebody, you know what they do? They take advantage of it. They take your kindness for weakness. I guess you failed to see, first of all, I'm a redhead, first off, and that don't go too well when that happens. What's up, Lonnie? What's up, Eric? What's up, Sherry? Oh, don't worry, I'm not stressing you. I'm not stressing anything, but guys, it's gonna be addressed. I've tried to be nice about it. And I mean, really, I'll just hit that block button and I'll just bounce you out of my life, and I don't have to worry about it. It's just kind of that simple. Guys, listen. I think somebody also fails to understand is that I do what I want when I want. I don't have a boss. God is my boss. That's the only person I listen to. I'll take advice from anybody, but when you start trying to get demanding and you get mad because you don't get your way, I'm going to be honest. What it really boils down to, and I'm talking about basically life, is it's jealousy and greed. People jealous because I guess they didn't come up with the idea. I don't have a special connection or a contract with Facebook. First off, I don't. I tap that little red button that says go live. Everybody, unless you're in Facebook jail, has got the same option as I do. You know, yes, I've been doing it 4 or 5 years now. Absolutely. You know, I try to use it to the best ability as I can. You know, it's either saving this country or prolonging, you know, Christianity and prolonging our rights as long as we can, or trying to find one of my buddies, or whatever the cause may be. Whatever I decide it is, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I know, Yogi. And I'm, you know, guys, me and Brother Scott has had, you know, auctions I don't know how many times in the past 3 or 4 years. And, you know, last night, it was sad. Really sad. That, like right now, there's 84 people in here. And I could say, hey man, I could just say, let me see how to word this. I could ask the question, say, how many of y'all actually really support what I do? Or what me and Scott do? Or what CPR does? Or what it, you know, there'd be, I don't know how many people coming in there saying, oh, I do. Well, you know what? If your roof of your house don't have the real support, it's going to fall on your head. You know what I seen last night? I seen these, besides maybe one or two, the same people that have always had our backs and supported us stepping up to the plate. That's what I seen. But yeah, all these people we care. You really showing how you care, right? Just because you type in there and let all these other 74 people know, don't mean you really care. That, to me, you're lying. That's a lie, you know? And I don't understand why people want to do that. What is it? Is it attention? Are you seeking attention that bad? Is that what it is? That's what it seems like to me. You know, guys, I've done everything in my power, and I still am, to try to locate Luke, get answers for Luke. I've got death threats. From that all the way down, it don't get no worse than that. And I'm still not going to stop. You know, it's kind of the norm. I've been getting death threats for 4 or 5 years over the country. Overall, nothing new. Attention, yeah, that's exactly what it is. They're jealous, I guess, because they're not getting attention. But people, they say, oh yeah, I support. No, prove it. You know, actions speak louder than words, and I prove that all the time. You know, they've never, ever been one thing that I've come on here and said that we're going to do that we have not done. That's, I say it all the time. It's kind of sad that we have to, you know, prove it. You can't take somebody at their word no more, and I get that. We always have proved it every single time. We've never, I guess that's why we get the support we got. And I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate CPR stepping up and actually helping, you know. I honestly figured a lot more would, but they haven't. You know. You know, here's another thing. Last night, naturally, this video here will probably get taken down. But if it does, you know what? You're watching it now. But last night, guys, in this movement, we're supposed to all be brothers and sisters in Christ. Is what we are. But a lot of people are acting like they're little 13-year-old brothers and sisters fighting. That's what they're acting like. You know, last night while I was live, there were people coming in saying the other people were live. I made a post right before I did that live, and in my opinion, that's real important. You know, like this right here, somebody else wants to go live, that's all well fine. But last night was very important. I made a post right before, and I said, look, I'll be live after, and I waited. Last night, then, while I'm live, they just go live like, they're going to say they didn't see it, I guess. I don't know. But that's disrespectful. You know, I'm going to start giving the same daggone respect you give me. And I don't care who you are. You can get mad. You can scratch your hind end and get glad for it. I don't care. I'm not guys, this is not a joke. This is not playtime for me, all right? And I'm just going to say this too. Don't nobody send me a message after and say, Jamie, you need to calm down. If you really, mind your own business. I'm going to do what I want when I want. You understand that? Y'all know when I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it. I'm very passionate about this stuff. You know, I'm passionate about life. You can either like it or you don't. I don't really care. I'm not here. I'm not asking nobody's permission for nothing. I don't have to ask your permission. You can kindly tap that little X up there in that corner and bounce out just as fast as you come in. And if you notice, well, there'll be some names that people are probably used to see you not seeing no more because I bounced them out myself. And I can very easily do that. I can tap on anybody's name I want right now and I can bounce you out. You know, a lot of y'all are getting weak, so to say. You need to get on the main goal. I'm not here to be friends. A lot of these people, I mean, guys, like I said, it's sad you can't be nice anymore. If somebody comes on and they're nice, they'll get taken advantage of. People take that kindness for weakness. And then they'll start going making up a bunch of bullcrap. Just because the attention that I'm getting, or Scott's getting, or CPR's getting, or whoever, whatever group's getting, they're not getting it. I'm not going to put up with that. There's a big picture, guys. And then you know what the big picture is? It sure as hell ain't you. You know, this country, January 20th. Y'all know what's going on in Virginia, right? January 20th, in my opinion, is going to be the biggest rally, most meaningful rally that we've had up to this point. You already know what's at stake. You see what's at stake. You see this governor up there, boy, he's tittle-tattling, tipping on his tippy toes right now, backing around, going around, because he sees us pushing back. I expect numbers up there. I'm going to be making a lot of phone calls. I expect a lot of my so-called brothers up there standing right beside of me. They've been quite a few that have called me. There's not one person that could come in his comment stream right now and say, hey, Jamie, you know what? I asked you to be somewhere and you didn't show up, because that's a damn lie. Anytime somebody's asked me, I've been there. That's why I'm up over 60 now. So until you get over 60, you can say something. Until then, you can shut up, because I'm not listening. But I expect massive numbers up there on January 20th. And get this, you know what? It's on a Monday. While they're in their little meeting, we'll be right outside the doors. I think that's the best idea. Yeah, I don't know who come up with this, but I think it's magnificent. And I think it's actually going to make a difference. If the number, you don't think the opposition ain't going to be there, you got wrong. So, you know, and listen, if you're scared, I'll protect you. And I'm not saying, listen, you need to be nervous at all of them, because all 60 some that I've been to, every single one of them has been different. So, but if you're scared, look, we'll protect you. Just show up. Because I'm so sick of the backbiting, the jealousy, the greed, all that. I don't have time for it. This is not about you. You know, I don't come on here and act like I'm better than nobody. If I didn't love everybody in these comments, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Mike Rage, what's up, brother? Hey, man, I can't wait to meet you face to face. I know, you've been doing crap. I know. And see, that's the thing, man. Guys, these live streams, they don't lie. Live video don't lie. I understand that, yeah, there's people on, you know, YouTube and this and that do little skits and stuff, but this is nothing, no. I mean, you look at the news. Guarantee you, the news will show you the same thing be on my live feed, because they're there. And like I said, guys, don't send me a message and say, hey, Jamie, calm down, because I'm going to block your ass. You know, I'm not mad. If you think this is mad, you don't know what redhead is, I don't guess. I'm actually really happy. I'm happy right now. I'm kind of, I don't want to say aggravated. I'm perturbed at a few people. I'm not, it's actually quite a bit, because they seem all they going to do is look at themselves. All they can ever do is look at themselves. This ain't about you. You know, do you realize without this Facebook, nobody probably know who you are. Well, they will know who I am. I mean, you go to my YouTube. Yeah, go to my YouTube, subscribe. Yeah. Guys, they're going to have to be a little more respect given, or I'm going to start giving the same respect you give me. Just that simple. But I'm telling you right now, January 20th, that's a very, very, very big deal. In my opinion, the biggest, like I said, the biggest and most important up to this date. Because you know what happens in Virginia, it's going to be a domino effect for all the rest of us. I'm a mile from a Virginia line. I had people say, Jamie, you don't even live in Virginia. Why do you care? That shows how damn stupid you are. That shows how stupid you are. And you know, guys, I feel so bad for some of these little lefties, because all they are, they're uneducated. They don't know no different than what they spit. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you. It's sad. Donnie Dunbar knows. That's right. Yeah. I mean, guys, it's real easy. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't treat people the way you think that you can tear them down. You know, this is going to take us all coming together. Y'all realize that? It's going to take us all coming together. But last night, what I seen last night, I seen all talk last night. All talk. I seen a lot of people just running that mouth, saying, oh, I support. No, you don't. You're a liar. You can get mad at me if you want. The truth's there. Go back and watch the other videos. Your same comment is still there that it was last night. I mean, and that's what I'm saying, guys. It don't make no sense to me. No, they hadn't seen Scott mad. I've seen Scott mad. He's a redhead too. You know, guys, I'm passionate. Regardless whether Luke was my buddy or not, I'm passionate about finding him. You know, trust me, I know that's made a lot of people mad. I'm evidently stepping on a lot of people's toes. You know, guys, it's not that hard. And trust me, I've learned. Sometimes if you ain't got nothing good to say, keep your mouth shut. It's called respect. There's a lot of people need to learn what that is. They only know what they're taught. That's exactly right, David. You know, I feel sorry for a lot of these little edges. Somebody said, man, you watch the impeachment stuff. Guys, I can't watch that. First of all, I know none of it's true. You know, I'd soon put on a good movie or something. I can't watch it. It's like a circus. It's, in my opinion, it's a shame that we're allowing this to happen to a man that gave up a billionaire lifestyle. He could go buy his little island somewhere and take whoever he wanted and live and never have to worry about nothing. He could have his own little army right there on his own little island. But he chose to give up that to help us, and we're letting him get put through this. In my opinion, when it was 3 minutes before he got in office, before he got sworn in, they started this impeachment crap, right? They should have been, where was the 60 million then that voted for him? Where was you at then? And don't get me wrong, I know that there's a big handful of us that would go, but that's not enough numbers. Y'all seen what happened the next day. The same thing that's going on in the UK happened right here. Y'all seen it. In my opinion, that shouldn't even be happening, but we're allowing it. You know, we can't, once you start giving your rights away, you can't give that much because they're just going to keep taking. That kind of goes along with me saying you can't be nice anymore, right? Y'all see how you put this together? Or do I need to break it down more for maybe the retards or something? I don't know. Y'all catch where I'm coming from? It all goes hand in hand, guys. It's kind of simple. If I can, a redneck hillbilly like me, right here from Northeast Tennessee, can figure it out, it don't take a rocket scientist to do it. It don't take one to figure this stuff out. It's simple. You know, everything that's taking place comes out of this right here. Read it. Everything is falling in place. Comes out of this right here. And this right here tells us we're not going to win this in the end. Eventually, it's going to fall. The Bible tells us one day the ground we're standing on will be ruled by one world religion. We know what that is. I can't say it on here. Naturally, that really will get me shut down. But y'all know what it is. But we can prolong it, I think. And that's what we've been doing. But we got these people sticking in this movement here that are more or less looking at themselves more than they are this right here. And it's kind of funny, too, that it's like some of these people are copycatting. Don't get me wrong. Hey, you know what? If you're going to copycat me, be talking about this, wear it out, man. Whoever, wear it out. But, you know, this is not about you. It's not about me. We're all just little pieces of the puzzle. But right now, I see that puzzle, it's all spread apart. Nobody come together. You know, that's one thing. That's one thing with me and Scott and our group, man, Appalachian Mountain Patriots, man, we tried to work with everybody, and we have worked with everybody. We've done a whole lot of stuff. You got to sacrifice just a little bit. You know, you can either fight now, or you can wait till it's at your front door and get beat. Because that's what's going to happen. I've had on how many of my buddies, people I grew up with, say, Jamie, when it comes to my door, I'll handle it. That shows how dumb you are. Because when it gets that far, it's too late. You going to sit back and let them pass these laws in Virginia and think when that comes to your door, you're going to handle it? You know, I read an article last night where that governor's talking about cutting the internet and electricity off, then sending the National Guard in. Look, I don't know how true that is. I'll put nothing past the Democrats. That's the devil. You don't think the devil ain't got power? All the guy, he could have that done. What it was, what I read, and like I said, maybe somebody can back me up. I don't know. I didn't hear the man say it. But supposedly his little staffers and stuff, they had this little meeting, right? And evidently, one or two of them didn't agree with it. They thought, man, that is so messed up. Even though they don't know the truth. They was like, oh, that's so messed up. And they started talking. Said, look, guys, we're just going to warn you. This is the plan right here. Said he's going to cut the internet and electricity off. Well, guys, you know social media runs the world this day and time. It ain't the good old boy system no more. Some people found that out the hard way. You're right. Hey, when the law passes, it's way too late. You got to put a stop to it beforehand. You know, it's like wiping your butt before you poop. And then I don't understand why some people don't figure that out. We can't take a step back. We have to step up. Hey, that right there needs to be put on the billboard by Dwayne Emmer's name above it, because he has already been through this bull crap. Anybody needs to take notes from that man right there. What's up, Brother Dwayne? Good to see you, man. He spent 9 months in prison for digging a hole to save lives. And you know what? We allowed that. Brother Nate's in prison right now. We allowed that. We allow this stupid stuff to happen. And after, that right there is another. Oh, once it happens, we'll handle it, right? You know, I seen Brother Dwayne had all the support in the world riding Hellboy out to prison. Once them gates closed behind him, I seen with my own eyes people turn their backs and go on with their normal life. They forgot about him. And I guarantee he could testify to that. Guarantee it. I seen it. It was a big deal till the gates closed. What kind of real support is that? That kind of goes in line with what I've been talking about since the beginning of this video, right? It makes no sense. Anthony McKean, what's up, brother? Been praying for you, man. I hope you're doing good. It makes no sense to me, man. People's priorities are all messed up this damn time. Can't be nice to people. They take advantage of it. They take your kindness for weakness. Yeah, me and Brother Scott was standing in Bristol, Virginia 2 years ago. Standing for the Second Amendment. The video's probably still up somewhere. Because we seen this coming. We seen it. I don't get why it's so hard for me to understand. Nobody else can. You know, and it's come to the point. I'm just going to say, if you tell me you're going to do something, and unless you got a legitimate excuse of, you was in ICU and had tubes up your nose, if you lie to me, then you've lost my respect and you ain't going to get it back. You know, that's like I said. Brother Kool-Aid, you just been behind, brother. Them numbers have been a lot higher than that. They low today. It's kind of sad that, I don't know, it's almost like people don't love each other no more. They pretend they do till they get what they want, and then they turn their back and run. I see it all the time. All the time. Why is it so hard for everybody to do and be exactly what they say they are? I don't understand that. Makes no sense. So I'm going to say this. January 20th, I'm going to be making some phone calls to a few people. There's several that's asked me, hey, Jamie, I need you here. I need you here. And I've always been. They've not been one yet. There's nobody can come to these comments right here and say, oh, I asked him and he didn't show up, because you're a liar. And there's video to prove you're a liar if you say that. You know, and I've got people go to 3 and they think oh my gosh, they're the master of rallies now. You know what? I've been to over 60. And like I said a few minutes ago, none of them's been the same. They're all different. I don't know all about them. I don't know anything about them. You say, Jamie, what's going to happen up there in Richmond on January 20th? Well, my opinion, there's going to be a huge opposition. You know, this has already been talked about. They know. It's not like it's a little sneak attack. I'm talking about it now. There's a bunch of little liberals right now watching. And they know we're coming. You don't think the Democrats are not going to be up there trying to push back? They will. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. Brother Kool-Aid, still nothing yet, brother. Still no new news, man. It's sad, very sad. The newest news, I guess I've got on that is I got one more new death threat today. That's about the newest news. But as far as anything new on his whereabouts or nothing, or there's none. You know, where's that other phone at? I actually, me and Brother Daniel, with Daniel's drone, well, we got these phones right here. There is a tip line. This is one of them. You know, and come I think Tuesday, we'll have the actual amount. I think the family said they was going to try to do a little more. So, and I know CPR is helping us out, and that ain't going to be ready to be done till Tuesday. So Tuesday should be the day. I got to get with the family to make 100% sure. But I know the sooner we get the number out there, the sooner these phones are going to start ringing. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that somebody knows easily. But until they get that number of how much can I get in my pocket, they're not going to talk. These phones ain't rang one time since we've been talking about them. That's right, Mike. Yeah. Every rally's different, man. Every rally, you got to think, man. Every rally's in a different city. Majority of the rallies are in liberal cities. You already know that. All right, Brother Kool-Aid. Yeah. Trust me, I know. Yeah. You're exactly right. I agree. Big time. But that's all right. There is some. I don't know how to word this because there's so much I can't say, but there is some national attention getting noticed. Let's put it that way. This is nowhere near the start to being. Some people be like, "Oh man, you'll never find out." Well, I'm not done working, and it's not just me. There's several other people that I can't say right now. Eventually, maybe I'll be able to. I wish that'd be tomorrow, but there is some bigger stuff happening. It's just gonna take a little bit more time, guys. And you know me, guys. I don't have any patience. It's killing me, but eventually, and that's the thing God knows, and I know somebody over there. There's several people over there. I guarantee you know exactly what happened. They know exactly where he's at. And money, sadly, this day and time, they can't just be truthful and do what's right. Sadly, it's going to take money for them to fess up and tell them somebody. And that's right. Yeah, y'all. There's still. Y'all see right there, that's right there. That's pretty good. You can see what that looks like here, and then when I put the light behind it, you can see the lithium. You put a light behind it, or you set it in the window right there. My Trump. There's still 3 of these available right now. Still 3 of them. You get contact. You can get contact with Carl Ray. That's Daniel right there. You can get contact with him. Hello, Lisa. No, Eric. No way. No way. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but no, not. Luke was the type. He always put everybody else in front of himself. And I know that personally. Me and him were good buddies, and look, man, I've had people that have said, man, I don't even know who Jamie Wilson is. I don't even know why he. Look, just because you met Luke 10 years ago, you don't have to know me. Don't worry. I don't know why you wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't be happy. And that's the thing, man. I've got so much backlash for this, but I said I would. I knew I was going to get it. I don't care. I'm not afraid of your backlash. When you're doing more than I am, you can talk. Until then, shut up. It's kind of simple. I mean, and that's the mentality I live by, and consider this is my life. If you don't want to be a part of that, you don't have to be. But if you are, that's the way it's going to be. You just have to understand it, like it. It's kind of simple. I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. I'll say a prayer for you. I guess say a prayer for Sister Lisa right there. She's sick there. What would that say right there? Hey, Kelly, you're exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, y'all need to check out what CPR's doing right there. And guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate CPR and their help in this. Guys, when let me see how I'm trying to figure it. Guys, you know me. I try to word stuff and use analogies for the stupid people because there's lots of stupid people, and look, if I said that and you feel offended, then maybe you need to work on yourself. I didn't say your name. I just said there's lots of stupid people, and they are. So I try to use analogies to make you help you understand it better. And that's also just kind of the way I talk. But I'm trying to read that big comment right there. Oh, yeah, there it is. You can read Cindy's comment right there, guys. Sorry, wait a minute, guys. My comments just left. Somebody's probably reporting something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. The situation under the circumstances, there's no way I think that he just got up and walked away. Well, Brother Kool-Aid, I don't know. I'm around a little over 60. I don't know if I'm at 66. You might have me beat by one or two. To be honest, I don't. I know. I think it's like 61, 62 at this point. But I mean, we've been to many together. If you ain't prepared yet, you might be too. Hey, yeah, I agree. I can agree to that. A lot of people, they're sitting back right now and they're just living their lives. And I've had people come to me that I talked to, and they said, Jamie, I don't understand why you're doing this. One day they're going to be like, man, I wish I listened. They're going, and I'm talking about the country right now. They're going to say, I wish I listened. They're going to remember what I said right now. And then not just me, there's many others that get on here preaching the same thing. Every time they hit that like button, they're preaching the same thing day after day after day after day. You're going to remember these live feeds. You'll be like, oh my gosh, it's really here. So you might need to wake up. I tell you, the most important thing is educate yourself. Look into really what's going on. The truth is out there. They're not hiding it. These Democrats are not hiding nothing they're doing. A lot of you are just too daggone lazy to look at it and understand. You can't go by what CNN's saying, okay? You got to dig and do a little homework yourself. But I promise, the truth's not that hard to find. I read it every day. I look into it every day. Just because I've been so focused the past 40, I think today's 44 days on finding one of my brothers, don't make sign I'm not keeping up with what's going on in this country. I'm still keeping up. I just ain't been talking about it as much. I'm still keeping up. I know exactly everything's still going on. Trust me, if I don't know, if I need to know something, I got people I call and I'll ask. If I don't know it, if I don't know the answer to it, I'm not going. I won't give you a response. I'll make sure. We back you too, Cindy. We back you. But guys, and it's like I wrote on my post there earlier. I made a big post saying I'm done being nice. It don't get you nowhere. And then there was some guy got on there and commented something about, well, I don't care if you block me or not. Ed, I think he actually said to block him or something. And look, I don't know if a guy was joking or not, but when I put it right there in those letters, I'm not playing. I hit that block button. I was like, okay, you asked for it. See you. Have a good one. Done. I blocked him. No, Donnie, you're right, man. You can't believe the news nowadays. And Daniel's right there. Yeah, there's a big reason why they chose a Commonwealth state to start this crap in. Guys, one thing I got to give the Democrats a little bit of credit. They're not that stupid. They're pretty. We're not dealing with as dumb people. I know people watches the impeachment bull crap and they think, man, them Democrats got to be that dumb. But listen, they are some smart ones in there too. They know how to twist and turn. How do you think that all the crimes and stuff that got committed by Obama and his husband and the Clintons and all that? Oh, and I'm going to say this because that reminded me. Y'all seen that picture going around of old Clinton there? If y'all believe that's really her, there's something wrong with you. That's not really, there's nobody changes that much, man. I'm going to, guys, there's a lot more going on. There's so much going on in this country alone. We could say the world. If you really knew what's going on in your mind, probably wouldn't be able to handle it. All right, look here. Sister Pat, man, guys, and that's the thing, man. It's the same one, and I appreciate it so much, but it's the same people supporting. There's a handful of people, and without them, me and Brother Scott, along with all these other groups, we'd have never been able to go to a rally. Without them, if something happens to them, this country's screwed. The Democrats will just be taken over. It's time for other people to start stepping up to the plate. Either, if you can't go, support the ones that are, because it's got to be done, guys. Or either that, or just let them win. But Sister Pat, I appreciate you so much. Mike, it drives me up the wall, man. I tell you what, the biggest thing that bothers me is I don't understand how come I can understand it and I can see an answer or a way to fight back or, stop it. And nobody else does. I know there's a handful like us that do, but there's so many others. All this stuff that's going on in this country 30 years ago would have never happened. We're allowing it now. That's because they're dumbing us down. Not just us. They'll let us die out. They're willing to wait till we're all dead and gone. They're not on a 6-month plan, or they're on a 50 to 100-year plan. Y'all need to realize that. There ain't no doubt in my mind, if the good Lord lets the world stand another 50 years, this will be a one-world religion. The dirt you're standing on won't be Christian no more. And that's a huge exaggeration saying 50 years. Y'all look at how it's flipped completely different just since Trump's been in. Y'all look at it. And that's the thing. That's the thing that a lot of people don't get, and I don't understand it. But in this book right here, in this, y'all see, you know what it says? In days, more people I'm going to break it down. Basically says people will get more knowledge. People will be able to understand things that maybe 10 to 15 years ago, they wouldn't have understood. If I'd had this mind frame 10, 15 years ago, I'd been doing it then. God allows you more information. He allows you what you want to know, what he wants you to know. Some people are just too stupid to actually open their eyes and figure that out. No, I don't think it'll be that long either. That was a huge exaggeration, Eric. Huge exaggeration. Yeah, they've been dumbing them down. Yeah. I agree, Mike. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. It blows my mind why nobody can see the real picture. It also blows my mind when I go and try to tell people about it. It just goes through one ear and out the other, because I understand, guys, there's some truths in life that hurt, but this is like the truth to them that they don't want to hear, because they don't want a vision and it happen. But I'm sorry, it's going to happen, guys. It's coming. It's here. We're in it. Yeah, Brother Dwayne says they can arrest all of you for doing the right thing. Yeah, you're a prime example of that, brother. I'm so sorry, man. You went through what you went through. That's my fault. That's everybody in this country's fault for what you went through, man. I apologize on my part. Trust me, man. If I could have done it by myself, I'd have gladly done it. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They look and think that just a little handful. Numbers matter, guys. And everything you do, numbers matter. No matter what it is. Every little thing gets changed in the city you're in, gets voted on. And what's votes? That's numbers, right? Your whole life has got to do with numbers. Everything you do has got to do with numbers. A lot of people, man, I just don't get it, man. But I'm done being nice, guys. I was trying to read that comment. Democrats take control of 2020. We'll be under the UN control completely within 5 years. I agree, Paul. I'll be dead. And what a lot of people don't understand is there's a lot of other people that feel the same way I do. All you're doing is killing us. That's what would happen. People need quiet to hear God. Well, Carl, that's a pretty good statement right there. And you know what? It's hard for some people to be quiet because they can't stop running that mouth. Mike, I agree, 100%. Yeah, where's the 60-some million at that voted for? You know what they did? And don't get me wrong, I'm glad they did it. But they done that. They put him in and think, oh, he can do it by himself. He's man, I couldn't imagine what him and his family's going through. to give up give up $1 billion lifestyle. He's been saying the same thing, guys, that he's saying now. Go to YouTube. Look it up. He's saying the same thing 25, 30 years ago that he's doing right now. All these liberals are doing, they're just jealous. They're mad because they didn't win. We know they tried to rig it. They just didn't get their poll numbers high enough. They didn't think that many of us was going to step up and do anything. Once we did, you don't think they ain't going to try to rig this one? Listen, they've done rigged it in Virginia. They've rigged it in Kentucky. They've rigged it in Louisiana. I don't see nobody doing nothing about that. They was actually, I seen the article where they was basically proving how they rigged it. Most of the time you commit a crime, you got to pay for it, right? The reason these Democrats are doing what they're doing is because we've allowed them to gain so much ground. Jan, I used to listen to the same person until I found out that he cheated on his wife with the secretary and beat her up. I know the person personally that paid for his wife's lawyer fees. I used to listen to him, but it's hard for me to do that now. I lost respect. But I used to listen to the guy. I know he's got a good message and all, but when you know something like that happened and then man's trying to, he's never come out and said anything about it. And look, I understand that's between him and God, but in his position, I think he's got a pretty good reason to let the people know. He's tried to hide it, but I know that to be fact as well, because like I said, I know the people paid for his lawyer, or his wife's lawyer. I know that for a fact. Susan, no doubt. Yeah. I agree. I know the elections are rigged, guys. I know. Mike, if it was us, we'd done been under the dirt. The flowers would be growing over us. They'd be cutting the hay, baling it. We'd be underneath it. That's what would happen. And why nobody wants to stand up? Guys, you need to understand something. The government works for us. We don't work for them. Without us, they're nothing. And it's kind of funny how these Democrats can go in office, making their $178,000 or whatever it is a year salary for the rest of their life, but they become millionaires in 2 years. Do you tell me how? 178,000 plus 178,000 becomes millions. That shows how dumb the citizens of this country is. We've allowed it. That's why they've got in and started pulling this and putting this, making all these crazy promises. These other countries just throwing them money. Biden's son making all this, crazy amounts of money, and he don't even have to work. He just sits on his butt and collects a check. Goes to jail for doing crack and everything else. The door on YouTube is what Daniel said right there. I'll check that out, and I heard of them. That's right, Ronnie. Yeah, right, man. They're bought. That's right. They are bought. Their positions bought. Good to see you, man. They are bought and paid for. Why do you think Trump can't be bought? That's why another reason they don't like him. He can't be bought. He's got enough money, he could buy all them. I don't know why people don't get that, man. And I'll have people, when I'm done with this, I'll have people message me saying, Jane, I don't understand why you're so mad. You know what I say back? I don't understand why you're not. How do you wake up every day knowing, especially, and look, I ain't got no kids. Right here, let me show you, come here. Right here, this right here. That's my kid right there. This one, and that one right back there. That's on kids I got. She was asleep. She's going to be mad now. It's all right, lay down. That's on kids I got. I know people's got kids, little kids, newborns, all the way up to ones that's married and they got grandkids. And they're not mad. You don't care about their future. You don't see what's coming for them if we can't put a stop to this. All we're doing is prolonging it. It's inevitable what's going to happen, but we can prolong this. And that's look, Mike says, I feel He agrees with everything I'm saying. Me and Mike's never met personally. Now, we know each other through here. He's been doing a lot of stuff. I can't wait to stand with him on January 20th. But my point with saying all that is this. There's a reason me and him are eye to eye. God's put the same thoughts and knowledge in his head. He's done his homework just like I have. And we see that it's easy to see, guys. Easy. All you got to do is learn it. Open your eyes. I understand. NASCAR is great. Football is great. Baseball, all this other stuff. Hunting, fishing, all that. You know how I've not done none of that. Me and Brother Scott, heck, we had season tickets to Bristol Motor Speedway. I went 23 years straight until this stuff right here started happening. I've not been to one. Every time they've been a Bristol race, I've always been standing up for our rights somewhere else. And the guys, like I said, you got to make sacrifices. But we can stop it all in one day. If everybody would stand up and let them know, look, we're not putting up with this no more, it could be stopped or prolonged. But nobody seems to want to do that. They just seem to kick back and think, oh, Trump can do it. Or, oh, no, I see these lives right here. That's enough. They can do it. You imagine we wouldn't have to go to the next rally. They wouldn't be one if everybody would stand up. And look, I understand there's some that can't. I understand. But you can support the ones that do. Okay, he says he got a table for him. Hey, Mike, there's not none of us out here that I know that ain't got physically stuff wrong with us. You know, I was in a bad car wreck, and listen, this is a godsend. I totaled my Jeep, had 2 discs up against my spinal cord. I could not walk. I could not feel my legs for 8 months. That's when I seen Trump come down them escalators. That's when I started really looking into all this. I didn't really care about politics. I never thought, you know, and it's sad now that I'm looking into running for something in the area that I live in. Whether it be, you know, I don't know, the school board, the county commissioner, the constable, I don't know, something. Because I feel you got to get your foot in the door. You got to know what's going on. Because if not, they are. But I had 2 discs up against my spinal cord, had to learn to walk. Everybody just about that I know that I've stood with has got a real good excuse of why they shouldn't be out there. While all these physically healthy, perfect people are spending time with their kids at, Disney World or Dollywood, or they're going to Tennessee games or NASCAR and all that. You know, guys, once this stuff takes place, all them little activities you're talking about, they're going to be gone. There'll be no more. They'll tell you what you can do. And I don't understand why people don't understand that. Mike, and I've had a lot of people, a lot of people first time going to rallies, and once they go and they figure out what's going on, man, it's like, it's a lifetime commitment. You're not going to be able to, if you care and you love God, at the overall end, it's all about God. You're standing up for Him. You know, I know so many Christians worldwide, especially locally wide, they go to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, and when they walk out, they just let them spit right in God's face, and they just turn a blind eye to it. And I think God's going to, when you stand in front of Him, He's going to say, why'd you let him spit in my face? You don't think that? I do. And if you don't think they're not spitting in His face, you might need to open them eyes, because that's what it all boils down to. Jan, that's all I know to do. You know, I'll tell truth if it gets my mouth busted. I've had it done many times. I'll probably have it done more. I'm not afraid of it. It'll heal up. They got it to do, but it'll heal. Yeah, Brother Daniel's going with us January 20th. And with let me see how to word this. With his business, it's going to be a huge advantage for us. It's going to be amazing. And I'm not going to say no more about it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I'm excited about it. Y'all come be a part of it. You'll see. It's going to be amazing. But guys, it's not playtime. This is not pretend. This is real life. What we have been doing is real. It affects you, whether you like it or not. You might say, "Oh man, I didn't." It affects you. This is going to affect you. We are doing this for you. We're doing it for us, but we're doing it for you as well. God wants us to lose our egos too. Carl, that's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of egos. Trust me. I see it all the time. You know, guys, I'm not better than nobody. I love everybody. There's a lot of people I don't like. What's up, Jason? There's a lot of people I don't like. But I don't have to like you to stand with you. You know what? If we can stand shoulder to shoulder and we're fighting for the same thing, you know, once we get that done, if there's still a problem, we can fight ourselves. But let's make it, you know, the main goal, let's settle that first. How about that? What's up, Joanne? Guys, it's simple, man. It's so simple. All you got to do is educate yourself just a little bit. If you got problems with that, if you're first time watching this video and you say, Jamie, I have no idea what you're talking about, you shoot me a message. I will start sending you article after article after article of the truth of everything that I'm saying to back it up. There's a lot of people already in here already know exactly what I'm talking about. Mike Rage, that's a perfect example a few minutes ago. He said, man, I agree with you. I'm right there with you. You know? And I can't wait for January 20th. I finally get to shake that man's hand. I can't wait. You know, guys, but I'm not better than nobody. I love everybody. But I don't like a lot of people. I don't have to like you to stand with you. You don't have to like me. You ain't doing it for me and I ain't doing it. You know, see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no personal stuff. It should be for God. Because I promise, whether you like that or not, you're going to answer for it. You're going to be answered. You're going to be judged by everything you do. Everything. I'm afraid of hell, guys. I really am. It's hot. I did have an example, but I don't know what I did with it. I had a lot. Hey, wait a minute. Right here it is. Give me a second. Give me just a second, guys. Give me 1 second right here. Let me ask y'all something. See this lighter right here? See that? Ow! See that? Burnt my thumb. How many of you can stick your finger? Woo! How many can do that? Can anybody? Can anybody get this lighter right here? Just stick her finger in there and hold it. Just say, keep talking. Hell's going to be on thousands times hotter than that. You might think about that. There's a lot of people go to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night. They think, oh, I'm great. Are you really? Something to think about. It's very serious to me. That's exactly right. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus is Lord. That's right. Yeah. There's a lot of people saying that, but it's not in their heart. It's just in their mind. They got themselves in their heart, and that's just what they're pushing. I see it all the time, guys. But guys, like I said, if you can't go to these rallies, if you can't go, I mean, and be honest, you trust me, I know some that's got legit excuses, and some of them are my brothers. But you know what? They support us that do, you know, and I get it. But I also know so many more that are more physically able than I am that they just don't care, you know. I've had my own family members, they look at me like this is just a big joke. It's all fun and games. There's coming a day where I'm going to be saying, told you so. But I'm going to hate that. I would hate to tell that to anybody. Because if it gets to that point and you hear me saying told you so, it's too late. Yeah, Sister Pat come all the way from California. She went to West Virginia. Standing for Christianity rally me and Brother Scott had. And guys, I'm going to throw this in really quick. I know this has been a while. This has been almost an hour. They're almost an hour, all of them are, seems like. I've had people say, Jamie, why are you standing just for a piece of concrete talking about these Confederate monuments? Y'all don't understand it with the Democrats. They're very smart when it comes to this stuff. They've got momentum on these Confederate statues. They've got momentum and got those yanked down in the middle of the night. The next thing you know, that city becomes a sanctuary city. The next thing you know, they got abortion all over that city. The next thing you know, you see how that works? It's all about the momentum. They don't care about that daggone piece of concrete at all. It's all about whether they can take it from us because they know we're their fight. Y'all see how? Y'all understand that? Y'all see how that is? Tiffany, you're exactly right. You can't give that much. Because if you give them that much, they're going to take this and it's going to keep on going. And that kind of falls back with me saying I'm not going to be that nice no more. I'm going to give you the same respect you give me. That's simple. You guys think about it. Think about it. You know, and I will this video right here. When I get done, I go back and watch my videos from beginning to end because I try to read these comments. I try to, respond to everybody if I can. We see history and they see personal gain. Son, that right there needs to be pinned on it. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But I always try to go back and watch it, so I'll screen record it, and I try to throw it on YouTube if I can do it before it gets taken down. Sometimes I can. Last night I tried it, didn't work, got taken down. But I'll try that. Be sure to go to my YouTube and subscribe. It's on my page. Go to Daniel's Drone Deployed to subscribe. Go to Scott's page. Guys, if Facebook shuts me down, then I'm going to start. I would love to switch from YouTube anyway. Get away from Facebook and just be on YouTube anyway. YouTube don't censor nowhere near as bad as Facebook does. I've said it time and time again. Facebook has got these little liberals as their moderators, and they somebody reports it, they don't even watch. They look, as soon as they see it, they see this American Confederate flag behind me, and they're like, oh, let's throw him in Facebook jail. YouTube's a little bit different. They'll actually watch and listen and make sure I didn't bully nobody or harass nobody, this and that. So y'all see what I'm saying. Be sure to go to my YouTube and subscribe. Then you'll know every time I'm throwing videos on there. And I mean, if anybody else has got a YouTube, throw it on here. People see in the comments and go subscribe to them. I know Mike Rage, I'm sure he's probably got one. Go to his and subscribe. I don't know who else has got one, but if you do, throw it in there. Throw it in here, guys. You know, that's the thing. I don't do this for myself, guys. I'll try to help anybody, you know. This is not about me. I don't care about them numbers up there. Yes, they matter. They do. Try DLive. And Mike, I've heard about that. I've not tried it yet, but I've heard that. I've heard about DLive. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know how many people's even there. Man, to me, it's so hard to get people to leave Facebook. Mike, it happens, man. Trust me, I know all about it. Let's go to D.C. And, hey, we're going to, Richmond, Virginia, January 20th. Shane, come be there. January 20th, Richmond, Virginia. It's on a Monday. That's the most amazing part of it to me, is that we're actually going to be right outside that little window in there, and they're trying to make up their mind. I think we can change it, one way or the other. But, guys, I was trying to make sure I didn't forget anything in my head. You know, if you're not prayed up, you better be. You know, I got a personal relationship with God. He talks to me. DLive is great. I've not tried it, but hey, maybe I'll try to check it out. Oh, Mike, yeah. Yeah, you got to kind of watch what you say. Yeah. I get you. I'd like to see 50 million and up there is what I'd like to see. Of course, that's an absurd number. I know that never happened. But I would honestly like to see at least 100,000 for this. Easy. Population in Virginia is 8.1 million. So I don't think asking for 100,000 is that much. But I'm saying from all over the country, not just Virginia. I'm just giving y'all the population. But I'm saying January 20th, if God has still got breath in me, I will be there. If I'm in a wheelchair, I'll be there. No matter what, I'm going to be there. I think everybody should. So, guys, hey, I love you guys. Say a prayer for our country. Pray for our president. Pray for one another. Say a special prayer for Luke and his family. I know Sister Tina Scott's husband passed away. Say a prayer for her. I want to say special thanks to CPR for helping me and Appalachian Mountain Patriots out with trying to find Luke. I appreciate it, guys. All the help that anybody, and I know there's several more. I appreciate you guys so much. If you can help with the reward and private investigator and all that, help, guys. $1 helps. Money make people talk. Y'all know that just as well as I do. Ronnie, you're exactly right, man. You're right. It's the worst thing that could happen. You're right, man. But guys, I love you. Be prayed up. And don't just go on by what I say. You better don't listen to me. You listen to God. All right, that's what I do. I love you guys. I'm going to go watch this video, screen record it. I'll throw it straight on my YouTube. Be sure to go on my page. You'll see the video. Be sure you subscribe, guys. I love you. Y'all have a good night. God bless.